Fucking white toxic males. Oh, how about Jussie Smollet? Is that feminine black toxic fucking femininity? What a genius. You know why he did all that? He said he wasn't getting paid enough. $65,000 an episode. Well, it turns out after that hoax, they figured out in 3 seconds, you're a pretty shitty actor, I guess. Fucking... Imagine a white guy trying to pull that off. A fucking reverse hate crime. I'd have to get 2 white bodybuilders from Sweden, put them in blackface. Fucking beat me up, make it look like it was 2 black guys, leave a pack of Newports next to me. Dump great Kool-Aid over my head. And I'd set it, and they'd go, fuck you, this is Obama country. So I'd set it in Salt Lake City, naturally, to make the fucking... What a scumbag. I hope he still has that fucking noose.
All right, just wanted to explain why Disruptarian on Facebook is not active. In fact, we've not really done much with any of our social media in 2 or 3 weeks. Been a little busy, and there's just not a lot to report on, not a lot that is significant. I've made a few posts here and there, but I wanted to report on this, as Jussie Smollet, how his charges were reinstated recently. So Jussie made a big fake thing, like he was attacked with racist and homophobic statements and actions and whatnot, and it was by white people wearing MAGA hats. It was a big lie. Everybody saw through it. People on the left, people on the right, black people, white people, everybody in between. Everybody saw through this. Anyway, and so I posted that Jussie Smollet's charges were reinstated, and I got these hits on Facebook that content is being seen by fewer people because it was rated false by an independent fact checker. Again, content is being seen by fewer people because it was rated false by an independent fact checker. So this is for this, February 19th, 2020. It's for this thing, fake news, not breaking. Jussie Smollett charges not reinstated. Okay, so it was all about how his charges were recently reinstated, and we can find out certainly that they were reinstated. Like, you can see it from Today's Show, from TMZ, from BBC News. Jussie Smollett facing 6 new charges. Blah, 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 blah. So there's that. And they've restricted my page because of that. So I just put this in our page. Facebook has censored our page, claiming false information as a reason for what is essentially shadow banning. I pinned a post on the page that is the link to the post that Facebook censored. Disruptarian, Hawaiian reggae music, live talk, 365, 24/7, streaming radio. That's the new description. So anyway, we shouldn't be banned, but we are banned. They said that what we had posted was fake news or something, or false information. Yeah, right here. And it's not. I mean, it's easy to look up.
I'm just afraid of being attacked. Happens to the best of us. Don't ever forget what happened to that French actor. You know what I'm talking about? Jussie Smollett. He's a very famous French actor. Y'all never heard of Jussie Smollett? Jussie Smollett is an actor from France. And he became famous on a show called Empire. One night, he was in Chicago late at night and was the victim he was the victim of a racist and homophobic attack. You see, Jussie Smollett is gay and he is black, not just French. Oh, it was a crazy story. Apparently, when he's walking down the street late at night, 2 white men came out of the shadows with MAGA hats on, beat him up. put some bleach on them, and ran off into the night.
Bye, have a great time.
International news. And everybody was furious, especially in Hollywood. It's all over everybody's Twitter feed and Instagram page. Justice for Jussie and all this shit. The whole country was up in arms. He was talking about it all the time on the news. And for some reason, African Americans, we were like oddly quiet. We were so quiet about this shit that the gay community started accusing African American community of being homophobic for not supporting him. What they didn't understand is that we were supporting him with our silence. Because we understood that this nigga was clearly lying. None of these details added up at all. He said he's walking down the street in Chicago and white dudes come up to him and say, "Hey man, aren't you that from Empire?" Does that sound like how white people talk? I know white people, they don't talk like that. They would never say that. It sounds like something that I would say. If you're racist and homophobic, you're not even gonna know who this nigga is. You can't watch Empire. Can you imagine if you was a police veteran taking this kid's police report? Okay, Mr. Smollet, please tell me what happened. All right, 2 a.m. You left the house at 2 a.m. It's minus 16 degrees. All right. You were walking. All right. And where were you going? Subway. Sandwiches? That's when the men approached you? Did you see them? Do you have any? Okay, what do they have on? MAGA hats. MAGA hats on in Chicago. Excuse me 1 second, Mr. Smollet. Frank, come here for a second. Find out where Kanye West was last night.